Hello there, Internet. I like to snort at the beginning of streams, conversations. I like to signpost my crippling addiction to cocaine, let people know what to expect from the tenor of the following social engagement. I'm still like super hyped that I found a wind force. Part of me kind of wishes I hadn't identified it, just to like, cause like I don't, I'm like, this is gonna sad, but like, imagine just like you go down into like the pits or something, and you're just like unidentified. Like you can pretend like come around and go, oh, and the wind, it's a hydro bow. What? Like, I would do that if I hadn't identified, but I did. So it's kind of worthless now. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh well. You know what? I just realized that like it would be fun to do this as in a BattleNet situation and just like give away a bunch of the stuff that you find. But people do that all the time. Like I remember even back when I used to play, there was a very, very clear line in the sand between stuff you could get for free and stuff you couldn't. But that, in many ways, is what makes single player feel so much more special. Because, like, you are just a prisoner of RNG in single player. Both the good and the bad. And, like, sometimes the game just decides you're not, like, there's no, like, I could so easily have a Witch Wild string if this was in, open game. Like, I guarantee you I could just get someone to give one to me. Like, based on the drop rates, based on, like, how easy it is to get comparably rare stuff, like with comparably rare drop rate, there's no way. There's gonna be, like, those lobbies where, like, people just throwing a bunch of items on the floor that they don't even need. Like, after they do, like, an hour's Mephisto running or something, and then, like, other people can just kind of come in and pick stuff up. I don't know if they're still a thing, but they were definitely a thing when I played. And it was just, everything was just on the floor. Like, even good items, but things just like, I don't know, like a Rock Stopper, for example. Like, Rock Stopper's a great item. But in a, like, non-solo self-found context, it's not rare. And the supply massively outweighs the demand. It's such a dense... Highlands, like, just trying to freaking get to the pits now. He's crazy. I kind of want to do... The Icy Cellar and the Frozen River and stuff, like, have really high drop rates. Like, some of the best items in the game have the best drop percentage from guys like Frozenstein, for example. They know that. That's why he's so freaking hard to get. Like, that's why you can't just, like, easily get to him. Unlike, say, Pin. You know what? If the pits will be this dense, if the Highland is this dense, then give me some more dense Highlands. I'm down for that. Like, almost nothing is like truly immune to this. This is why I say, like, if you just want a cheap to make MF character who can just kind of go anywhere, wherever the terror zones are. And clear things, like, at a decent pace on players, you know, players 3, even players 5. Just want some kind of setup like this. That's the main thing. I did upgrade this, but honestly, this was fun. So these are the main parts of this. Obviously, the Razor Tail is huge for your total damage, and then you have these for some Crushing Blow and stuff like that. But you could wear Goblin Toe. Honestly, probably better. But just having like Skulders and Shaco is kind of enough. But you get a Geeds, you get some more charms, like you start to stack a little bit extra, and you know, you quickly get it up to the point where it's like, it's 255, it's not great, but it's also like the difference between like 255 and 500, and especially in a place like this, you're just not going to notice that much. Like, you might notice it more on Mephisto. But yeah, this one just does this stuff like so head empty, so thoughtlessly. For me at least, it's just like, hell yeah, this is the pit farmer for me. Like, yeah, maybe one day I have an Enigma and sure. But I don't do any farming if I'm not in the mood for that kind of farming. Like, I'm not someone who's like, you know, I want this one thing and I'm just gonna like push the game until I get it. Like, that can incentivize me to farm. And, you know, I'll talk about the stuff I want a lot. But, like, what's keeping me farming is just, like... just going through, clearing it, seeing the drops. And seeing how, like, smooth I can get the runs, seeing how quick I can get the runs. And I think that's what I like about this Amazon, like when it comes to farming these like high level areas, is it's just smooth. It's just like risk free. And that means I can just turn my brain off when I do it. So if I wasn't here on a stream, I'd just have like music blasting. Or I'd be watching oh, did my Merc just get like evaporate? Oh my gosh. I saw those archers like want me pretty hard as well, and was like, damn, what's going on? Alright, we got might archers. Okay, that's what's going on. Alright, let me get my boy back. We get a little bit of attack rating here, a bit more attack speed.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't know why I'm coming over here to kill like 3 fallen. Oh, there's still another unique. Okay.
I am overburdened.
Ethereal with I mean, it's cool. It's an obedience base in an elite weapon, which I'm just past the point where I need that. Like, I don't know who even wants obediences now. Like, in terms of like who I would build that would want an obedience. Because most physical damage characters are going to want, oh my gosh, a hustle for the attack speed and blah blah blah. Or they're going to want, you know, Holy Freeze plus hustle or so, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are just too versatile. Like, you gotta understand how bad the other mercenaries were when we had this sort of stuff, like when they were new. We do not want to get lightning puked on us. Like, nobody used anything other than an Act 2. It was almost always Act 2 Holy Freeze, because everything else was just bonk. Even the Act 2 Holy Freeze would die a lot. You didn't have stuff like obedience to give them. It's getting like super hideous amounts of junk between me and the pits. But I don't mind. It's not like these guys can't drop loads of good stuff. There's no reason not to kill them. If they're just, you know, between you and your goal and they're free. This thing is like the freaking... the least cool weapon base in the game, and yet, as far as I know, like numerically, it's pretty freaking solid. Yeesh, another couple of boss packs. Oh no, just one champ pack. But like, there's just no way the Barbarian deals with that as comfortably. Even the Sorceress. Will have her struggles if there are cold immunes and stuff like that. Now, of course, you avoid that by just avoiding cold immunes outright, teleporting away from them. But I don't know, my heart kind of just belongs to the pits now. That it's dropped me a wind force. But maybe I'm undervaluing, as I said, maybe I'm undervaluing the drops that I've gotten from the ancient tunnels. Because I did get the ward bow, the unique ward bow. As far as I know, ward bows don't drop like candy. I got the unique dagger, not wizard spike. The bone dagger or whatever it is, the one that like it just has the craziest affixes like crushing blow, open wounds, deadly strike, slows target, minus target's defense, like every affix that you actually want on a melee weapon. IAS, it's just its ED roll is not the greatest, but honestly, on like a zealot / smiter, I feel like that thing will go freaking hard. You will be ethereal, you will have 3 sockets. You are ethereal, and thus can have sockets rolled into you. I'll take it. That is an acceptable alternative. I like when the game can, like, you know, just negotiates a little bit, right? You know, you say, hey game, give me this. And the game's like, I can't give you that, but how about this? And you're like, yeah. And like other times, you're like, hey game, give me this. And the game is like, no, die, go fuck yourself. Go bathe with a toaster. I despise you. Here. You may have a cracked sash. Like, there's no negotiation. It's just not in a good mood. But other times, you can have these like useful dialogues with the game, you know? You actually get somewhere. These jerks just don't want to drop arrows because the game hates me, never lets me do anything. Like, nothing drops. Nothing I want. And then now it's like, just not even letting me have arrows, man. Just want to cry. That's an elite armor base, but do I even care? Like, what? Oh, it's ethereal. Ethereal full socket. Maybe, maybe. I'm literally gonna arrow until I can't arrow anymore, and then I'll go back to town if no arrows drop. Ah ha ha ha! The arrowing continues. Oh, the arrowing continues more. Oh, see, there's a ward bow. They definitely drop more often than Hydra bows, but... what else have I had? I mean, I had the Doombringer drop, which is a pretty cool drop, but I don't think that thing is anywhere near as rare as... the Windfuss. This is such a good gameplay loop. I'm not being like a smartass or anything, I freaking love doing this. Just thin out all the garbage, slow everything. And then just come in here and like pick off all like the filthy stragglers. Why is this boy so chonky? Oh, stoner skin. Lady, fling some arrows at him. Why are you so obsessed with firing all your arrows in the other direction? There wasn't even a bunch of stuff over here. Sometimes strafe is just a really balked skill. Like I say, I wish it had some like mechanism for like aiming it. But that's kind of just like the price you pay for any sort of auto aim skill in a game. But, you know, particularly if it aims in like a 360, because it's not going to have any kind of like target prioritization or anything like that. But usually there is some way to kind of like manipulate it. Alright, one more run. Just make a little bit of space and then get out of there. We don't want to get bogged down. I don't have time. Gotta have some FOD. Not too busy, not too busy. I didn't realize how close the Countess Tower is to the pits. I wonder if I shouldn't be doing both. Because there's a lot of super uniques in the Countess Tower. Like, you can get some, like, not super uniques, there's a lot of uniques, a lot of boss packs in the Countess Tower. And they're pretty predictable. Like, even if you go straight for the door, you should be getting, like, 1 pack per level. And then sometimes 2 or more on the Countess's level herself. And the Countess herself can drop some pretty decent stuff in addition to the runes, although, you know, the runes are good too. Oh, the Lacerator, that was such a good drop as well. I don't remember where I got that. I think that was in the Ancient Tunnels, or in a Terror Zone of some sort. Heck, it might have even been here. Whee! Back in a second. Alright. Apologies. I'll use my broadsword. I don't actually want to come up here. It's just a bunch of stinky fallen. You. Go on you fallen boys. Fuck off back to fucking hell, you little demon
I
cunts.
can't carry anymore.
If that were fire resist, I'd like I still wouldn't want it, but like I could imagine being happy to find it in another life, in a parallel universe. I could picture that putting a big old smile on my face. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Out of my way, you hobo fallen.
I can't
Oh
carry
wait, this is
anymore.
like the elite base? It's an absolute crap ton of damage. That's why I want to do like a stick only barbarian. Like literal, you know, like pre Great Sage Sun Wukong type. He's just literally just full monkey with stick. just like whirlwinding with like a stick, you know. No mastery. Oh. If it dropped me another, I think I'd possibly cry, because what the hell would I want 2 for? Maybe for a rogue mercenary, even then it's silly. There are probably better weapons for them. Ow. I just can't finish this jerk ass off. It's taking ages, and then he's messing it up. And there's a might aura that's just like filling the whole freaking dungeon. Because that's how auras work in hell. I badly. Like, I would say, you know, buff the effect of the auras, but, like, even that, like, the effect they have is, like, comically overtuned. The range they have is comically overtuned. And it's not like, you know, I'm not saying, like, oh no, auras are too hard. Okay? It's a thing of, like, okay, you know when you, like, let's say you're playing a game, and you're, like, your ARPG type game, right? And every enemy you come across takes between 2 to 5 hits. And, I don't know, could hit you like 10 times. And you'd be like, okay, like 10 times they'd be really like doing a lot of damage to you. What a freaking crazy drop from this chest. Oh, no way, any unique...
I can't carry anymore.
Come on, game. Make this a skiller? Of course, because it hates me. It never drops me anything good. This, I think, is the, this is the crossbow I'd probably want on normal, but then it fucking required level 20. Like, bows in this game are just... Like, I don't know, whoever did the bows for this game was, like, sniffing glue for most of them, because... Like, I was looking at that, and I was like,
I can't carry
it's like, okay,
anymore.
in theory, yes, alright, yeah, you could use this. It definitely has a place for a explosive arrow barbarian, or a freeze, or a frost barbarian Amazon, or a frost Amazon. The problem is, the attack speed is not actually that fast. The other affixes, like, it's fast enough though that the other affixes are pretty damn good. Like, when you're not using, like, you're not relying on your physical damage. So what you want is pierce, what you want is fast attack speed, and what you want are, what are they called? Plus skills. Ah, use my broadsword.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, this thing could be like the absolute goat, but yeah, it ain't.
I am overburdened.
Put it in the box, woman. Stop bitching about it. Alright. You know what? I can't even... I got a freaking unique ring. How can I complain? That chest at the end, like, absolute the most goated chest. So now we've got 2 unique rings, 3 unique amulets, and 3 facets to eventually identify. Yeah, that's always cool. And the old crush flange. One of those, like, rare items that you're just kind of glad... You could be very glad to have that, regardless of your character level. Because, you know, if you're like a smiter or something, and now you gotta go kill Hell Bale, like, not even a smiter, if you're just a normal, any else normal paladin, but you got 1 freaking point in smite, having that on swap makes your Bale fight much smoother.
Hello.
But what a freaking sweet run, like right after finding the Wind Force, to just boonk, get this unique ring, and some pretty interesting stuff here. So we're gonna roll some sockets into this chunky boy. What do we want? We want Ral, we want M, and we want the Perfect. 4, I think there is some cool stuff you can do with 4. So that's cool. Where did I put the armor? That's right, I
I
just chucked
can't
it on the
carry
floor, 'cause
anymore.
I'm
I am overburdened.
I'm a grub. A grub with no standards. I just throw my shit everywhere. It just spreads out, fills up the place. So yeah, they're pretty cool finds for possible barbarian mercenary like endgame stuff. Because my sorceress will probably be wanting to change to a barbarian at some point. Like the Holy Freezor is nice, but she already chills everything. Anyway, that's me out. Nice quick run, 30 minutes for a unique ring. Can't complain, even though it's probably a man out. But we'll see.